Mr. Ravi Prakash. He is taking care of sales and marketing for Delta Cooling Towers Private Limited at Delhi, which is a manufacturer of induced draft counter flow (FRP) cooling towers, catering to a wide range of clientele all over the country. Company offers CTI certified cooling towers. Having a global presence in various industries, Delta Cooling Tower products are suitable for all industry applications. Also, Delta device is a non-chemical water treatment device which acts as a scale inhibitor to protect equipment from internal scaling due to hard water. Today, Mr. Ravi will talk about future of cooling tower. So delegates, let's welcome Mr. Ravi.
In this field for last 3 decades, working for the benefits of the customer, upgrading everything day by day for the cooling towers. Now we are manufacturing cooling towers. Apart from cooling towers, we are also manufacturing non-chemical water treatment devices of 2 types. See, why we are manufacturing cooling towers is to cool the water. Cooling tower is basically heat exchanger media just to cool the water. And to save the water, the scarcity of water, we are manufacturing non-chemical devices. The vision of the company, what is the vision of the company? The Delta's vision is to supply the best, superior quality cooling towers to all the industries. The cooling tower is basically it is used to cool water, and it is used in almost all the companies where water is being cooled. Now, if we talk about a cooling tower, we are one of the professionals manufacturing cooling towers of many types. First, we are manufacturing cooling towers, bottle-shaped cooling towers. Other is a square-shaped cooling towers. And apart from that, we are also manufacturing cooling towers with CTI certification. We are among one of the 5 CTI certified cooling towers in India. And we have a lot many customers, more than 25,000 customers in and abroad India also. The products I just told earlier, ma'am, you can scroll down the slide from product. See, first is the FRP induced draft cooling towers in bottle shape and square shape. There are 2 types of cooling towers. Basically, one is the square shape and other is the bottle shape. Generally, customers are looking at what we tell in the bottle shape sprinklers to distribute the water. Basically, in the cooling towers, the water has to be distributed on the heat exchanger media, that is the PVC film. And both the cooling towers are functioning the same. Even the third part, CTI certified, is also it has a certification.
Sir, there is a problem in your audio, sir. You're not properly audible.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Now, apart from this, we are also manufacturing full-throated FRP cooling towers. Now, in the full-throated FRP cooling towers, it's the latest technology in the cooling towers, and from that we are in fact we are mapping all the types of cooling towers in what is used in India and abroad also. And you can scroll down. See, as a clientele, you can have a look, and we are into educational, pharma, steel, Indian giants, all the Tata, Aditya Birla, Reliance, and all the major companies. We are supplying the cooling towers to all the major suppliers of the cooling towers. Among the Indian government also, hospitals also, POCs, wherever the cooling towers is being required. Delta is always among the cooling tower suppliers who is supplying to all these things. Now, there are 2 types of cooling towers. One is a counter flow and other is the cross flow. We are manufacturing cross flow cooling towers, and the serent features ma'am, the slide can be distributed to each and everybody who needs a brief we have given about the counter flow cooling towers. See, there are a lot many benefits over cross flow. As I told, we are manufacturing counter flow cooling towers, and other is the cross flow cooling towers. See, for the better heat exchange effectivity, you have to go for a counter cooling towers. And apart that, there are the post draft cooling towers also. We are not manufacturing post draft. We are into induced draft cooling towers, and the benefits are much more. Like the power consumption, the noise is very low, and its maintenance is very low. The silent features, as I told you, for the silent features, it's compact, lightweight, and strong, aesthetic design, low pressure loss, corrosion resistant, long life, minimum water wastage, and ease of maintenance is always over there. This is silent features of fabric cooling towers. But now we have shown you the parts of each and every cooling tower. What it is used. See the casing, the strength of the casing, strength of the basin. It can be seen in the photograph. And if you want to have a look, you can go to any cooling towers. Now, apart from that, we have the shift elementals also there. PVC fills are there. The fan is there. Sprinkler is there. Motor is there, and flash cap. Flash cap is the latest technology, upgrading from the nozzle part. Now we have a inbuilt plant and machinery also for this. See the machinery and fabrication facilities like long mill machine, chemical treatment system, molding machines, and lathe machines, and many more are with us to do for the plant and machineries. We have a laboratory equipment also for the cooling towers. For the testing of the prior to testing, we have to go for a. Now, if we go for a bottle shape cooling tower, we have briefly described about the bottle shape and a square shape cooling tower. Ma'am, in this we have already mentioned the sizes in each and everything for the sizes of all the cooling towers what we are providing. We are having offices in Mumbai, Delhi, Bagpat, and all the 3 places we are manufacturing also the cooling towers. Just if we talk about the quality of the cooling towers, we are trying to upgrade day by day the quality of the cooling towers also. Now, as you can see in the image, this is a non-chemical water treatment device. Now, the major problem what the customers are facing is they purchase a cooling tower, but the maintenance of they ask about the life of the cooling tower. What is the life? The first answer what we give is the cooling tower depends. The life of the cooling tower depends on the quality of water, and the major problem what people are facing is the scale problem, and only because of scale the problem in the cooling tower arises, and day by day deterioration of the cooling towers is over there. Now what we have manufactured a device called Delta device. This is an online water treatment device. It can be used on each and every unit where the cooling tower is used. Now, this is as I told you, this is an online process. It has to be fitted after the pump. The parameters, what if we talk about the water chemical composition, the Delta device chemical composition of water, it doesn't change. It remains the same. Chemical dosing, if you talk about the chemical dosing, chemical composition of water gets changed due to dosing of chemical. If you use a chemical in the water, in your running water, the composition gets changed due to dosing, and the same is there if you use a water softener. The recurring cost is there's no recurring cost for this Delta device. It's only one-time investment, and it has already been tested up to 10,000 ppm and hardness up to 50,000 ppm. This has been tested. There is no maintenance required, no manpower required, no power. Hence, you are saving power. It's non-polluting. It has no extra inventory to maintain, and the COC is 15 to 20, and the corrosion is nil in this case. But if you go for a chemical dosing and a water softener or any other thing, you will have to face some problem either in the cost of electricity or manpower or reduction in the pH. So in that case, you are free from with this. The installation, it's very easy to install. It has to be installed in the pipeline. Not in fact in the pipeline. It's in the running pipeline. You just have to fit it online. And the properties of water, it doesn't change the properties of water. Efficiency loss is zero in this case. There is no efficiency loss since this the model has been decided on the basis of water flow. We are having several models for this, right from half inch to any amount of say 24 inches. Also, we are having it. I'm not going to say 24. It starts from half inch to 24 inches. And once you fit it, you just forget it. The principle behind this is galvanic principle, as it is the principle used to enhance the pH value of the fluid. As a result, core gets negatively charged and attracts hydrogen ions. The pH of a fluid is expressed as pH is equals to 1 upon H positive, and the corrosion of H positive ion is comparatively lesser in the fluid inside the device. Once the precipitation of the salts has taken place, further precipitation due to temperature variation is not possible. And I have given a data regarding the saving of water, electricity for this also. If you use a non-chemical device, the amount of savings in terms of monetary amount is already expressed over here in this. It can be used in several plants, where distillery plants, effluent discharge plants, evaporator, power plant, solvent extraction, and refrigeration plants also. And as I told you, we are manufacturing two types of non-chemical devices. One is, both are online, but first one is without electricity, and second one, ma'am will show you on the other slide, that is with electricity also. The principle behind the both is same. Ma'am, you can open the third slide what I had given you. See, this is the principle is same for both the units. Both of them are online non-chemical water treatment device. But this one, what is in front of you, this is Delta device ES. ES is electrostatic type. What in this? There are various methods for solutions to reduce hardness. But what we have experienced, that this is the cheapest one what we can use for that. See, the Delta device consists of two components. One is the treating chamber and other is a power control panel. The treating chamber basically consists of two elements. One is the cuboid stainless steel chamber, negative electrode through which the water flows. There is a core covered by a dielectric positive electrode in the center of the chamber. Water enters the chamber. I repeat, water enters the chamber at the bottom and spills around the core as it travels upward to the outlet. Electrostatic type of treatment distributes an electric field at critical predetermined locations in an industrial system. As a result of this electric field, electrostatic water treatment eliminates pre-existing calcium carbonate scale and prevents further deposition of calcium carbonate on surface of industrial systems. So the working principle is that when water passes through this, the salts are being converted to colloids. And since the colloids are non-adhering, it won't stick on the walls of the tube. The main principle what we want is, we are not taking out scale from this. I again repeat, I'm not taking out scale out of the water. I'm just changing the salts to minute particles. And when that happens, then it won't stick on the walls of the tube. Walls, I mean the pipeline and your cooling tower. So this dissolved solid, what we have to do, we have to bleed off the dissolved solid, and no scale and slime is formed, and old scale is even removed from this. See there, what customers can ask the question, any vendor can ask you a question, what it is, how does it work, how does the system treat kill bacteria. So we have given you each more than 15 questions what we have faced in the several years. So we have briefly described all the things in this, and I've given the comparison also for both all the three of them. What if you use a water softener, if you use a non-chemical device, if you do chemical dosing. So I've given you a brief comparison for all of them. And above that, same what we are manufacturing from all the three units, that is from Delhi, Mumbai and Bagpat in Uttar Pradesh. So that's all from my side.